and welcome to my Make It Monday number 4, and this week we're going to be focusing on our outline stamped images and how we can use them in different ways besides just colouring. So this is the card we're going to be creating today, so let's get started. So I do have some scrap pieces of cardstock, so I've got a scrap piece of old olive, berry burst and some crushed curry, and I'm going to be using our falling flower stamp set here today, which is our outlined image, and I'm going to be stamping various images in my Versamark ink. So we'll go with our little flower here. We'll stamp 2 of these. Set that aside. We'll go with 2 of these. And 1 of these ones, little flowers. All on my berry burst, and then on my old olive here we'll go a couple of leaves. So I have my clear embossing powder, so I am just going to sprinkle on my embossing powder onto all of these images. Now if you don't have the embossing powder, that's okay, you can just leave them as inked in Versamark ink, because that ink will take on the same colour as the cardstock. So I'm going to heat set all of those for a moment using my heat tool. So I've gone ahead and I've die cut those out using the coordinating framelits, and I've got my one of these large flowers here, and I'm going to use my paper snips and cut the center of this flower out here, but I want to cut it as close to that embossing edge as possible. So just using my paper snips, and these scissors are perfect for this kind of job because they're small enough that they just fit right into those little corners. And they're so sharp right up into the tip, so there's no having to recut over images or only being able to use a portion of your scissors. So if you don't already have a pair of paper snips, I highly recommend getting a pair. So I've got my center there. Now I'm going to settle those aside for one moment. With me my green, which comes from the Birthday Bloom stamp set. I'm inking this up using my Memento black ink, and I'm just going to stamp this onto a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock. And then using my stitched die framelits here, got my ovals here, I am going to cut that out with my Big Shot machine, and then we'll be back. So here's my greeting, and now that's been die cut using my stitched framelits. So I have my card base here, which is a piece of crumb cake cardstock, and I've got all my elements, so let's put our card together. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to lay it out to basically where I would like to sit it before we glue this down. We can go over here. Going under there like so. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this down, and I'm going to stick this down using all my liquid glue. So I'm going to start with my greeting, because everything's going to go around my greeting. Like so. And then we'll start sticking down all my elements. Now I don't want to put too much adhesive around the outside, because everything else is going to be coming in underneath it. So we'll stick all these elements down. So I'm going to stick this in, tuck it in underneath here. So we'll stick our flower down, our leaf, sorry. Might tuck that in under here. try this leaf can go in over here. So I'm just kind of creating a focal point down here in my bottom right hand corner. Then my little center bit here, I am just going to pop up on a Stampin' Dimensional. Which way does it go? This way. No. This way. Line it up. And there's our card for today. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be the first to know when a new video tutorial has been uploaded. And also sign up for my newsletter because a new project tutorial will be coming out this week exclusive to my newsletter subscribers. So I hope to see you again soon.